Dang, this is like heavy. Hey, Tommy Buzzcut here. I got some good things for you today. You know what I'm saying? But I got some, before I show you. Oh, damn, that's heavy. I gotta ask y'all a question. You know, yesterday I was putting it out to those announcers, Dee Greaseburger and Michael Loveto. I said, you guys gotta change up that outfit. You know what I'm saying? Well, all you out there, what have I got on today that I did not have yesterday? And what is it all about? You gotta no, I ain't auditioning for Chippendales, even though I'd be a shoo-in. This is because today is Wednesday of Ironman week, and I've been Googling around, and I found out that everybody goes through that palace thing, that royalty thing. Those Hawaiians, they had kings and queens. They had like King Kamehameha, and he was like the ultimate coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took his warriors and he said, you go up the King's Trail here and you got to carry this like 500-pound lava rock, and if you don't make it, you get pushed off the cliff, okay? That's some big incentive. So, Ironman, I'm going to make a suggestion to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take those pros, you put it in their agreement when they sign up for that race. Well, hell, you know, if they're just not feeling so good on the day and they want to quit, tell them, okay, y'all quit. You're getting shoved off that cliff. There's going to be a 0% non-finish rate. That means like 100% of them are going to be finished. But anyway, that's a whole different aside. Like yesterday, I was trying to figure out, you know, where do I fit into this thing? And I was getting inspired by all these stories, and I thought, maybe I am going to sign up for that VR Ironman challenge thing. And I must have misunderstood, because I thought they had like the 47-day Ironman challenge, and I went on and it was like a 7-day or a 3-day or a 1-day, and I'm thinking, this ain't for Tommy. There's no way I'm finishing that kind of thing. You know, I got a lot of business to take care of. But anyway, yesterday I saw it. It's the Keiki Dip and Dash. That is my kind of event, you know. I have already signed up for next year's event, the Keiki Dip and Dash, you know, and they said you got to sign up for a category. Well, you know, they got like 1 to 3 and 4 to 7 and 8 to 12 or whatever it is, you know, and I figure, hell, maybe I'm a little bit out of that category, but I'll just play dumb if they ask me, which is very hard for me to do, Tommy Buzzcut, because of my high intelligence, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'll just tell them like, hey, I thought it was more like a how do you feel kind of thing, you know? Like one of those personality tests where they show you that ink blot thing, and they say, well, Tommy, what do you see in this ink blot? And I say, well, I see 3 giraffes doing the polka, you know, like, how old do you feel? Well, most days 7.5, but on a good day I'm up to 9, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like, well, you know, would you rather feed Tyler Butterfield's goat or his llama? Well, to be honest, I'd rather not feed either of them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to be out there for the Keiki Dip and Dash. But let me get to the point of why I am here today, because, you know, all these triathletes, they're like worried about their nutrition. Well, that's the people doing the race, but I am here as a fan, and I have put together the Tommy Buzzcut guidance for all of you who are going to be out there on Saturday for the full VR race, 7 to 17. That's like 17 hours of racing. You don't want to bonk and you want to look good. So I got my Tommy Buzzcut fan kit here, so stay tuned. Here we go. So let's start out. Like I said, you always got to start with a good hat, because you know you're going to be virtual and you don't know, you got to have like some paraphernalia stuff. So you know, you're online and you see somebody from South Africa, you go, hey, I'm Molo, I was down there, Ironman 70.3. Or maybe, you know, you're chatting away and you find out somebody's from France, you go, hey, bonjour, j'étais en Nice l'année passée. Okay, or maybe, you know, you're like one of those sponsor dudes and you go like, oh man, I just get cold sweats even looking at those aerodynamic tubes. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. Heck, you're good at heart, and you're like, I raised 75 cents today, but I'm a little off track to get that big goal that I was after for Ironman Foundation. But hey, and we're all kind of nostalgic, or at least those fans are. They're like, I haven't seen an Ironman in Kona since 2019, but we're all gonna be there in 2021, so that's a good thing. But anyway, you want to be prepared, you want to be dressed for the whole occasion. So the way I figure it, every fan has to have a good handkerchief thing around their neck. That just adds to the uniform, gets you in the mood. And well, heck, it's COVID, so here we go. I got the Hawaiian COVID mask. What do you think? Oh, this is getting better by the minute, and it's a 17-hour day, so you want to make sure you got your pajamas with you, because you never know when it's going to be nights out, lights out, you know what I'm saying? And because you're a fan, well, you're sitting there and you're like, I'm getting inspired. So in your kit that you're going to have with you on Saturday, you got to have your own dumbbell, so you can just sit there day and night and do those things, and sort of like, those athletes. Well, hey, and this you gotta have, because quick ties, you never know when you're gonna need them. I don't know what they're actually gonna do with them while you're watching the race, but maybe during the commercials you can make like a little macrame wall hanging out of them. And then, of course, you gotta have food to keep you going and drink to keep you going, so you gotta have a couple of those. And my favorite, I got some corn chips, because they got the 3 food groups, like carbohydrate and oil and salt. No human being can get along without those. Protein, I got my cans of tuna just in case. Hawaiian tuna, nothing better than that. And I got my, since I'm from the South, well, I got my hickory smoked pecans, and they've been deep fried. And, like we say in the South, if it ain't deep fried, it ain't cooked. And, this is, and all you triathletes, you're talking about that healthy stuff. Well, you got to have yourself one of these on race day. Greek olive oil, because you want to be strong and have enough energy. And the last, and this is the secret, ladies and gentlemen, I got this from Usain Bolt, because he's the fastest human on the planet when he was racing, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta pack yourself a few yams. People ask Usain, they said, hey Usain, well, how is it that you're so fast, you're so big, you're strong? He goes, because I ate my family's yams that we were growing on our land. So, if it's good enough for Usain, it's good enough for Tommy Buzzcut. So anyway, I hope you are having a good as good a time as I am. Get prepared, fans, for Saturday's day-long virtual race and all the rest of the stuff. And dress up, because today is Palace Day. Tommy Buzzcut.